Who can fight an elephant? A powerful person who is equal to elephant, they can fight. Who can fire a lion? So in the same way, no one is equal to God. So who can fight God if you think? But yet to perform the lila, this all is happening. All the lila that we see of Putana, Aghasur, this just like connected with the happening of pastime. And second thing is, so like Sant Mahatma. So Sant Mahatma is giving mercy directly or sometimes indirectly. For example, Narad Rishi, Nalakuvera and Manigriva. On them, Narad Rishi gave him direct mercy. मुंह पे लगा उसको. Then he said, go and take birth in Gokul and take Yamla Arjun birth, and then Krishna will come and he will deliver you. So that's why Nadriji, so Krishna he manifests this Dham Bandhan Leela, the tying to a mortar pastime. Mother Yasoda, when she was trying to tie her child, at that time the rope was always the length of 2 fingers short. Always the rope was short. There are many reasons. The commentators of the scriptures they explain that why this length of rope was short by 2 finger length. In Gaudiya conclusion they say 2 fingers. What is this? Our efforts, and second God's mercy. So 1 finger symbolizes our efforts, and second finger symbolizes God's mercy. So Mother Yasoda is trying to tie Krishna. The rope is the same. She is making the rope long, but always the rope is short by the length of 2 fingers. Not 3 fingers, not 4 fingers, the length of 2 fingers. The pointer and the middle finger. So the Gaudiya Vaishnavas they say the sadhak should always keep on making efforts. In bhajan we should always making efforts. And second, mercy of God. Apart from this, there are many other reasons. God is thinking. Yes, once up I explained. What did I explain? What are the other reasons of 2 fingers being short? God is thinking. Look, Mother Yasoda is thinking. These 2 trees, Yamla Arjun, they are the son of Nalakuvera. You have to help them also. So Krishna is thinking, I have to help those 2 trees, Manigriva, and also Nalakuvera and Manigriva. I have to help them. There are many reasons, like hidden reasons. One is like always a primary reason, and one is like a hidden reason, like primary and secondary. The primary reason is that a sadhak, like we should always keep making efforts. A sadhak, like this is the primary symbolism. Like first we have to make efforts, and then God will shower His mercy. And the hidden reason, there are many reasons. So when Yashoda my mother was not able to tie Krishna, the gopis were clapping. The gopis were saying, stop. How can I tie him? How can you tie him? Stop him. Mother Yasoda became more enthusiastic that no, he's my child and I cannot tie him. I will tie him for sure. So person who is stubborn, for example, if you tell a person to not do something, the more and more they will be enthusiastic to execute that thing, to do that thing. So Mother Yasoda was thinking, The child, I have given birth to this child. Can I not tie him? How this is possible? This was my child. And if I cannot tie him, then why? They all will. They will make fun of me if I cannot tie a little child. Then everyone in the village will make fun of me. Mother Yashoda is thinking. So this is also the reason of the stubbornness. Why Yashoda, my mother, is stubborn. And at the same time, the gopis were making fun. They were like clapping. The only lila is going on like this. When Krishna became God, God is everywhere. God is in every particle, every atom. The rope that Mother Yashoda is using, even in that rope, God is inside that rope, outside that rope, everywhere. So how possible to tie God? God has like three manifestations, like Brahma Prakriti, Paramatma Prakriti, and Bhagavad Prakriti. Brahma, Paramatma, Bhagavan. Brahma, Paramatma, and Bhagavan is like three natures of God. Prakriti. Prakriti means nature. So three natures of God's existence. And so Brahma is everywhere. What is Brahma? Brahma is known as the effulgence of God. कोई ज्योति कहा जाता है. It's the effulgence of God. Brahma is like the effulgence coming from God. It's everywhere. It's spread across everywhere. And for example, this bulb that is up here, this bulb is everywhere or not? The light is being spread to everywhere. And so it is everywhere. So God is, if God is in the nature of Brahma, then God is everywhere, inside the rope, outside the rope. And Paramatma, like super soul, like in all the living entities, there is like Paramatma. There is not a thing where Paramatma is not present. So that's why he's not Antaryami, like he knows everything. For this regard, he's called Antaryami, like he's inside everybody, in the hearts of everybody. In your heart, in everybody's heart, God resides in the form of Paramatma. And third is God. When we say God, we express the six opulences of God, the six qualities. What are they? Asuras. So the six opulences of God. In all the worlds, he has so much opulence. One person is rich. Who is a rich person? Those who have many wealth and properties. They have elephants, horses. How many elephants do you have in your house? All, every, many elephants, horses. Then you say a person is rich. So God has so much wealth and opulence. This transcendental world, Vaikuntha, this material world that you see, this is also created by God. Who created this? Who created this material world? God created this. All the jivas manifested from where? From God. These are the opulences of God. Shaktishali, like he's so powerful. Like he can tie everyone with one short rope. Brahma, Shiv, big demigods. All they bow down their head to the lotus feet of God. Yes, sir. With like his fame is so much, his name fame is so much, and it's spread across everywhere. Sri means his beauty is so beautiful. This is the like one of the main opulence of God, which is Live interpreted. There's no one more beautiful than God. The beauty in this material world is temporary and then it is destroyed. It is like lotus. Lotus is beautiful only till it blooms. Like then the lotus is beautiful. Then after some time, the like the bumblebees, black bees, they come on the lotus. After some time, the flower it withers, and all the petals they fall down one by one. In transcendental world, the beauty is transcendental, and the God's beauty is like always blooming like a beautiful lotus, which is like never withering. The flower is always beautiful. The form of God is so beautiful and all attractive. The Sri, Ashwarya, the Shri, Gyan Viraga, knowledge, all types of knowledge God has. All knowledge God has. Whether you say material knowledge, transcendental knowledge, all knowledge is coming from God. The source of all knowledge is God. And Vairagya means like being detached from the material objects, like detached from the things. And then God is just everywhere and nowhere. So this is the thing. Because God is not attached to anybody. In Vraja, so beautiful pastimes are going with Braj gopis. He performed the divine plays of love, and he also did Ras, divine mellows, and then he left the Braj and went away from Braj. Will you be able to leave? This is the pastime. This is the lila. Krishna he left Braj. Then he went to Dwarka. So so if you love someone, so you should come and meet your lovers, no? Oh, he sent Uddhav. Why did not he come himself? Why Krishna not come himself? Because Vrindavan and Dwarka not very far away. Like he is sending Uddhav. So why not he go by himself? So from Mathura to Vrindavan, like there's two bus stands like Mathura and Vrindavan, one bus stand. You can go from Mathura to Vrindavan. You can go by bus stand. There's like border of Vrindavan and Mathura. On that border line, like two fingers. So like if you take your two fingers, one is Mathura, one is Vrindavan. If you stand right on the border line where the division is of the two places, so that is the distance between Vrindavan and Mathura. Just this much distance, very less distance. There is a Karur Ghat. So Vrindavan and Mathura are not very far away from, like only the distance is of like one finger on the borderline of the two places. So I am saying, why is he come? Why he did not come by himself? So in Brahmar Gita, this explanation is coming. The devotee is asking. So you can read that book. Gurudev is saying. So from Vrindavan to Mathura, Krishna went. Why he went, and why did he not come back? Brajvasis loved Krishna so much. Krishna was Brajvasi's heart and soul. Why Krishna not came back? Can you even leave your house? You have your family, everything. So that's why you love your house. You love to stay in your house. If you don't love anyone in your house, then you can leave your house. But you are staying in your house because you love your family members. All the people, where do they like to stay? It's natural tendency to stay where there is love. So in Krishna, the Brajavasis, the love between Krishna and Brajavasis is so much. Why did Krishna go away from Vrindavan? If he go, okay, he can go. But at least come back, no? Like for example, your father went to work in another state for his job. Many people go. Your father went, but he comes back, right? You also call and check upon him, your father. Oh, father, how are you? Did you ask your father how he is? How is your father? What did your father ask you? So, like asking, how are you, dad? How are you, daughters? But when Krishna went, nobody asked. There was no communication. Krishna did not ask. We sent a message on Skype, social media, and check up on each other. But Krishna did not even once try to make any communication. Okay. And he did not come himself. He sent whom? He sent Uddhava. He should have come himself. Wherever there is love, you should make communication by yourself. But Krishna did not come himself. Why? In this Brahmar Gita book of Srila Gurudev, you can read this explanation. Who can fight an elephant? A powerful person who is equal to elephant, they can fight. Who can fire a lion? So in the same way, no one is equal to God. So who can fight God, if you think? But yet, to perform the lila, this all is happening. All the lila that we see of Putana, Aghasur, this just like connected with the happening of pastime. And second thing is, so like Sant Mahatma. So Sant Mahatma is giving mercy directly or sometimes indirectly. For example, Narad Rishi, Nalakuvera and Manigriva. on them, and Rishi gave him direct mercy. तो मुंह पे लगा उसको. Then he said, "Go and take birth in Gokul and take Yamla Arjun birth, and then Krishna will come and it will deliver you." So that's why Nadriji, so Krishna he manifests this Dham Bandhan Lila, the tying to a mortar pastime. Mother Yasoda, when she was trying to tie her child, at that time the rope was always the length of 2 fingers short. Always the rope was short. There are many reasons. The commentators of the scriptures they explain that why this length of rope was short by 2 finger length. In Gaudiya conclusion they say 2 fingers. What is this? Our efforts, and second God's mercy. So one finger symbolizes our efforts, and second finger symbolizes God's mercy. So Mother Yashoda is trying to tie Krishna. The rope is the same. She is making the rope long, but always the rope is short by the length of 2 fingers. Not 3 fingers, not 4 fingers, the length of 2 fingers. The pointer and the middle finger. So the Gaudiya Vaishnavas they say the sadhak should always keep on making efforts. In bhajan, we should always making efforts. And second, mercy of God. Apart from this, there are many other reasons. God is thinking. Yes, once up I explained. What did I explain? What are the other reasons of 2 fingers being short? God is thinking. So Mother Yasoda is thinking these 2 trees, Yamala Arjun, they are the son of Nalakuvera. You have to help them also. So Krishna is thinking, I have to help those 2 trees, Manigriva, and also Nalakuvera and Manigriva. I have to help them. There are many reasons, like hidden reasons. One is like always a primary reason, and one is like a hidden reason, like primary and secondary. The primary reason is that a sadhak, like we should always keep making efforts. A sadhak, like this is the primary symbolism. Like first we have to make efforts, and then God will shower His mercy. And the hidden reason, there are many reasons. So when my mother was not able to tie Krishna, the gopis were clapping. The gopis were saying, "Stop! How can I tie him? How can you tie him? Stop him!" Mother Yasoda became more enthusiastic that no, he's my child and I cannot tie him. I will tie him for sure. So person who is stubborn, for example, if you tell a person to not do something, the more and more they will be enthusiastic to execute that thing, to do that thing. So Mother Yasoda was thinking, the child, I have given birth to this child, can I not tie him? How this is possible? This was my child. And if I cannot tie him, then why? They will make fun of me. If I cannot tie a little child, then everyone in the village will make fun of me. Mother Yasoda is thinking. So this is also the reason of the stubbornness. Why Yasoda, my mother, is stubborn. And at the same time, the gopis were making fun. They were like clapping. The only lila is going on like this. When Krishna became God is everywhere. God is in every particle, every atom. The rope that Mother Yashoda is using, even in that rope, God is inside that rope, outside that rope, everywhere. So how possible to tie God? God has like three manifestations, like Brahma Prakriti, Paramatma Prakriti, and Bhagavad Prakriti. Brahma, Paramatma, Bhagavan. Brahma, Paramatma, and Bhagavan is like three natures of God. Prakriti. Prakriti means nature. So three natures of God's existence. And so Brahma is everywhere. What is Brahma? Brahma is known as the effulgence of God. कोई ज्योति कहा जाता है, the effulgence of God. Brahma is like the effulgence coming from God. It's everywhere. It's spread across everywhere. And for example, this bulb that is up here, this bulb is everywhere or not? The light is being spread to everywhere, and so it is everywhere. So God is, if God is in the nature of Brahma, then God is everywhere, inside the rope, outside the rope. And Paramatma, like super soul, like in all the living entities, there is like Paramatma. There is not a thing where Paramatma is not present. So that's why he's not Antaryami, like he knows everything. For this regard, he's called Antaryami, like he's inside everybody, in the hearts of everybody. In your heart, in everybody's heart, God resides in the form of Paramatma. And third is God. When we say God, we express the six opulences of God, the six qualities. What are they? Asuras. So the six opulences of God. In all the worlds, he has so much opulence. One person is rich. Who is a rich person? Those who have many wealth and properties. They have elephants, horses. How many elephants do you have in your house? All, every, many elephants, horses. Then you say a person is rich. So God has so much wealth and opulence. This transcendental world, Vaikuntha, this material world that you see, this is also created by God. Who created this? Who created this material world? God created this. All the jivas are manifested from where? From God. These are the opulences of God. Shaktishali, like he's so powerful. Like he can tie everyone with one short rope. Brahma, Shiv, big demigods. All they bow down their head to the lotus feet of God. Jasa. With like his fame is so much, his name fame is so much, and it's spread across everywhere. Sri means his beauty is so beautiful. This is the like one of the main opulence of God, which is God. There's no one more beautiful than God. The beauty in this material world is temporary, and then it is destroyed. It is like lotus. Lotus is beautiful only till it blooms. Like then the lotus is beautiful. Then after some time, the like the bumblebees, black bees, they come on the lotus. After some time, the flower it withers, and all the petals they fall down one by one. Gopis could have gone to meet Krishna. Why not they go? Krishna is not coming, but why are not gopis going? To receive message from gopis, Krishna sent Uddhav. Krishna he grabbed the hand of Uddhav and crying and said, Uddhav you go to Braj. Uddhav you go to Braj. Uddhav you go to Braj. And there meet my parents and gopis and try and like give them my message. In my separation, the gopis are feeling so much separation. Go to them and give my message to them and to my friends and parents. Go and check on them and give them my message. Krishna through Uddhav he sent this message. Why not gopis give a message back to Krishna? Why? Because love always comes from two sides. From one side, love cannot manifest properly. Can you clap with your one hand? Try with clapping with your one hand. You always need to clap with your two hands. Because love cannot happen one way. Love needs to come from both ways. Both ways it has to come from. Gopis, they love Krishna more. Whose love is more? If you compare. Okay, so who needs, they like tried making efforts to fulfill their need. So what is coming here? Gopis, why not go to meet Krishna? So Krishna is not coming. Krishna love gopis. Gopis also love Krishna. You cannot clap with your one hand. Love has to come from both ways. Love needs to come from both ways. Krishna is feeling so much separation from gopis also. But Krishna is living in Mathura and Krishna is in Dwarka. Day and night he's crying. And gopis are also crying for Krishna. Why did Krishna left the beloved gopis and he went away? So maybe he has gone for some work. So if Krishna's work is finished, why is he not back yet? So maybe he could have come for like once a year or one day. Why is he not coming at all? And he's not coming himself, and why sending Uddhav? If he could not come himself, then he could have invited the Brajvasis to Mathura and give a shelter and houses to all Brajvasis in Mathura. Why not? So love is like this. If I cannot go, I'm away, the Brajvasis, they could have come. Krishna could have invited the Brajvasis to come and stay with him. Krishna stayed in Mathura for how long? When he went from Mathura, at least 10 to 12 years he stayed in Mathura. 10 years, 11 months stayed in Vrindavan. When he went to Mathura, in how long Mathura he stayed? How long he stayed in Mathura? Krishna was there for a very long time. Why he not go to Vrindavan? Brajvasis could have also gone. Brajvasis also love Krishna. The Brajvasi gopis, why not they go to Mathura? Why? And no one invited anyone also. Krishna sent Uddhava, but gopis did not send anybody to Krishna. Krishna he sent Uddhava. Okay, so Krishna sent Uddhava. Gopis, why did not they send anybody? Love is not one ways. Love always come from two ways. They could have gone or sent something. Why not gopis go to Mathura? This is a very deep question. Some it is said the separation is a jewel that like expresses the sweetness of love. This is the primary reason. Only in separation the sweetness of love manifests. The more and more, if you like dig out gold from a gold mine, then what do? You purify that gold when you take it out from the mine. All the impure elements in the gold, they come out. Then to take that off, the gold is heated on a very high temperature. In the same way, God in his transcendental potency, the pureness of the love of gopis, he wanted to manifest and establish this in the whole world. The love of the sweetness and the greatness of love, it manifests in separation. And Krishna wanted to establish the glories of the love of gopis in this world. That's why this pastime happened. Like the more and more we think of in separation we think about person more. In meeting, don't think a lot. In meeting, you think a lot. All the reasons that are coming. Krishna, he stayed in Mathura and thinking about gopis. Day and night he's crying for gopis. And here gopis, they are also crying in the separation from Krishna. What is in separation actually? In separation, Viraha, there is like the bliss of meeting hidden there. In Viraha, there is so much bliss of meeting also. In this material world, we are material, bound by material things. That's why we cannot understand. There is so much bliss in separation. What did I say? Viraha, separations we term and connect it to sadness, but in reality, there is bliss in the heart in separation. Cannot express the bliss outside. But in the meeting, the bliss in the separation is more than the bliss in the meeting. For example, if Ramayana Katha is going on nearby, anywhere. So there's a Katha when Sita enters the earth, get absorbed in the earth. And this Katha is being expressed. When everyone hears, they cry about when they hear this Katha. In television, if you see this episode, on YouTube you can type that Sitadevi, how she got absorbed in the ground. When Ramchandra said to Sitadevi, come and prove your chastity. Valmiki Rishi said, Sita Devi is completely changed. There is no fault. She is beyond all faults. But yet, Ramchandra is not ready to believe this. Then at the end, Valmiki Rishi said, Sita Devi entered the assembly of Ramchandra on the invitation of Valmiki Rishi. Then Sita Devi said, Love Kush are your children. If I am a chaste woman, then earth, you move. I don't want to stay in this world anymore. If I am chaste, then let this end right now. When she said, the earth it like torn apart, and then Sita Devi in Ramayana like a big throne came out of earth. The Mother Earth, she appeared. She came outside. There's a katha. Everybody saw that and everybody cried. Even Ramchandra could not control himself. He also ran to grab Sita Devi. And he was saying, Sita, don't go, don't go. So that scene, when Sita Devi disappeared, it is like so. It's like so much separation, so much mood is here. Ramchandra could not control himself. Like it melts this katha, this melts the heart of everybody. Everybody cries when they see this scene. All the listeners, they saw that. So katha ended there when Sita Devi got absorbed in the earth. All the listeners they cried and went back home. And then next day, the same lila will go on. And the more listeners they came, more audience came, and those who heard they came back again. Why? If separation is painful, why are they coming? Like why are they coming to cry? Nobody wants to come to cry, but this crying here is giving bliss, bliss to the audience in the heart. There is so much bliss in the separation. See, it is here. And when in transcendental pastimes, what would be the depth of the bliss that is dwelt in the heart? We cry when we see a drama, like an acting of the pastime. There's so much bliss, so much mood there. From outside, they're crying. The audience is crying in tears, but in the heart, they're feeling so blissful. Tasting a deep mood there. So separation is like this. From outside, it looks like the person is sad, but inside, in their heart, there is so much bliss. Those who have love in the heart only they can understand. Those who don't have love in the heart, they cannot, like they have heart like a wood, they cannot understand. So love is like this. The love always makes you cry. It's like a Hindi proverb. Like love makes you cry. The bliss in the meeting is not as deep as the bliss in the separation. You want bliss or not? You feel bliss when you eat sweet dishes, fried items. So the most bliss is like in itching, Like if someone has a skin disease, then using their nails on their infected areas, they feel so much happy. You should not like itch during the sickness, but the person naturally does the itching. And when the mucus and blood comes out, then you realize, oh, I should not have done this. The thing in separation, the bliss in the separation is so much, and the bliss in meeting is like very less. And if you compare, the subject is bliss. So this is not by like I'm speaking, you're listening. No, you won't realize like this. Once you do bhajan, slowly develop your life, then you will realize. You can only understand transcendental things by realization. Krishna is in Mathura. Gopis are in Vrindavan. Why is not Krishna coming? Why are not gopis going? There's so much bliss in separation. That's why. This is the hidden reason. There is so much bliss. Like this is primary and like kind of secret reason why they are not meeting. There's like sweet nectar in separation. Like it may not be physically close, but in mind it is so close. Like when you're meeting, you are physically close with someone, but in separation, you're completely by your heart, your mind, you're thinking about that person, and you're so much connected to that person internally. Like for example, gopis are thinking about Krishna. So sometimes they are so much absorbed in their transcendental moods that they, in separation, they see that Krishna has come to them. They think for real the Krishna is standing in front of us. Gopis think like this in separation. Why? Because Krishna is God. Krishna is God. This is possible that Krishna may come. If you think about your son is not coming to you. But if you think about God, then God will appear in front of you. Because there is difference between the material and transcendental element. Difference between humans and God. If you're thinking about material objects, the material object won't appear in front of you. For example, 1 rupee coin go away from you, and you're thinking about that 1 rupee, 1 rupee, 1 rupee. But maybe you're thinking that you have that 1 rupee coin, the gold coin that got lost. Now it is here with us, but it's not with you for real. But God is transcendental. God is called Shuddha Sattva. So if you think about God for real, He appears in front of you, manifests in front of you. This is the fact. He will come to you. If you say Krishna, 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 Krishna again and again, and you are practicing. If you are thirsty and you say water, 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 will your thirst be quenched? Because water is material object. This is a material element. That's why even if you think about water for many, many times, water will not come in your mouth. But God is transcendental element. If chanting holy names is so much powerful. It is transcendental. God is transcendental. The element of God is transcendental. That's why how He manifests. So no difference between Krishna and Krishna's name. The holy name and Krishna is one. So slowly and slowly after chanting holy names, Krishna, He manifests Himself in front of you. He appears in front of you. This will happen. Because the gopis, they're thinking about Krishna in separation so much. They see Krishna is in front of them sometimes. In Kurukshetra, gopis are saying, "You, why are you not coming to us?" And Krishna is giving this answer. When you think about me in the separation, I came in front of you, but you did not realize that I am in front of you. Krishna said this to gopis. Why? Because you were so much absorbed in separation. You are thinking it's not me. And sometimes you are thinking this is your illusion. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu pastime is also like this. When Chaitanya Mahaprabhu Nimai, he took sannyas and he went to Jagannath Puri. And Mother Devi, in separation from Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, she was so much feeling separation. So Jagadanath Pandit, he sent, Mahaprabhu sent someone to give news to his mother. Mother, you are in my separation. Tell my mother I am with her. In my one form, I am in Jagannath Puri. In my second form, I am always with my mother. I am always with her. Because mother is so much absorbed in separation, she cannot realize it's me. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Jagannath Pandit is saying, so he's saying if you're going to Navdeep, give the news to them. One day, Mother Sitadevi, she made a beautiful vegetable made of like banana flowers. This is like one of the most beloved vegetables, favorite vegetables of Mahaprabhu. Like Loki, which is like Loki. So Chaturmasi were not eating it, but they make a kheer, like a sweet dish in milk. One day Mother Shachi Devi, she cooked both of these things. What? The banana flower vegetable and Loki. And she cooked and she offered to the Shaligram of Narayan and offered it. After offering, Mother Shat Devi came outside of the temple because after offering you have to come outside of temple. She offered with mantras and then Mother Sati Devi, she was thinking about Nimai. What was she thinking? That if Nimai had been here, then he would have finished these food that I have cooked. He would have completely licked all the plates also. So Mother Shachi Devi was thinking and she cried. And she was so much absorbed in crying. 3 hours passed by. She was crying and crying and crying. 3 hours passed by. She was crying. When she opened her eyes after crying, she went back inside the temple and she saw all the plates were empty and they were clean as if someone licked the plates. No vegetable, not even one drop of vegetable was there. It was completely gone. Mother Shakti was thinking, maybe I did not offer food today. How come it disappeared? I cooked so nicely. Where is that food? If I had cooked, then where is it? Maybe I did not offer today. Mother Shati Devi again, she went inside kitchen, she cooked again and she offered again. So this katha, Mahaprabhu is saying, give my message to my mother. Whatever she cooks, I eat myself for real. I eat it myself. I eat that. I ate that. Mother Shati Devi was so much absorbed in my separation, she did not realize that I ate that. But I am always with her. Separation is like this. Because like separation, so this is the special quality of separation. In meeting, the bliss in meeting, the billions and billion time more bliss is in separation if you compare to the bliss in meeting. So it's like million times more. Why is Arjun the most beloved among the all five Pandavas? Devotees asking. Arjun is like a transcendental friend, like eternal friend of Krishna. There are many type of friends, like Priya Sakha, Priya Narma Sakha. वो सखी होता है. So Sakha, four different types. Pran Sakha, Pran. So like there are different category of Sakhis, there are different categories of Sakhas. You can only be friends when there's equality. Yudhishthir is also friend, but in Yudhishthir's heart there is the mood of friendship, but there is also the mood of being servant and mood of parental affection. It is there in Yudhishthir. In Arjun, Arjun has mood of friendship. It is like more prominent in the heart of Arjun. So there's some. So in Arjun there is like some qualities of Braj mixed in Arjun. So Krishna. That's why Krishna is more like more friends with Arjun. Bhim is also friend. Nakul Sahadev also friend. Yudhishthir also friend. But Krishna is more inclined towards Arjun. This is the reason. Because Arjun's mood is like slightly similar to that of the Brajvasis. So he loves Arjun more. What is the reason? Okay, surrender. So Arjun is more surrendered to Krishna. And through Arjun, Arjun was the medium that God decided he's going to be medium to express the Bhagavad Gita, to manifest Bhagavad Gita in this world and spread the Gita. So God decides who is he going to give service to. It's like a drama planning going on, like a theater. Like you assign which role you are going to give to them. It depends on the director. They decide which role will be given to whom. Like you have to give role to Ram, and you give role of Ravan. Then you take auditions, then you assign an actor a specific role to act. In the same way, God, he decides which work he's going to give to whom, which service he's going to whom. God knows everything. He decides himself because he's God. So God, he independently decides like which work to give to whom. Through Arjun, in Mahabharata, the Gita manifested through Arjun. Why only through Arjun? The question is coming. Why? Why did he choose Arjun? Why did he spoke the Bhagavad Gita to Arjun to spread a message for all the living entities? Why? He could have spoken Gita to someone else. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu through Rupa Goswami Pad, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu through Rupa Goswami Pad, he established the sweetness of Bhakti Ras. All the scriptures he manifested through Rupa Goswami. He could have done it to someone else also, Sarup Damodar Rai Ramananda. There were other beloved devotees of Mahaprabhu. There were so big devotees of Mahaprabhu. Rai Ramananda is not less. Rupa Goswami, Rai Ramananda is very big. It's not less. They all were beloved devotees of Mahaprabhu, but yet it was Mahaprabhu's desire. He's God, he's independent. What is the desire of God? He desired that through Rupa Goswami in this world, the sweetness, nectar of bhakti and prem will manifest through Rupa Goswami. So Ujjwal Nilmani, Bhakti Rasamrit Sindhu, Utkallika Vallabh, Bhakti Rasamrit Sindhu, all these scriptures, they all manifested through Rupa Goswami Pad. Hansadut. So all these scriptures. So through specific devotees. So different things manifested different devotees. But God is independent in His choice. In the same way, He wanted to spread Gita through Arjun. So He chose Arjun as the medium. Why through Arjun?
शादी तो करने से क्या होता है? शादी होने से क्या है? शादी लोग नहीं करते, सब सन्यासी थोड़ी बन गए। ऑलरेडी एक वाइफ थी ना द्रौपदी, और उनके उसके बावजूद उन्होंने 3 शादियां और की। अरे उस समय अर्जुन ये भगवान के रिक्त परिकर, ये कोई जड़ वस्तु नहीं है। उनके द्वारा ये जगत में लीला आदि दिखाए। विवाह शादी किया तो क्या हो? तुम्हारे पिताजी शादी किया कि नहीं किया? शादी किसने किया? जब पिताजी शादी में तुम कहाँ से आ गए?
So what devotee said, like Krishna is more inclined towards Arjun because Arjun married Krishna's sister. But Gurudev is saying marriage is not like a primary reason. Arjun is a transcendental friend of Krishna, like eternal friend of Krishna. This is past time happening. In in Dwapar Yug 1000 years, Treta Yug like 10,000, and so in Kali Yug 100 years. 100 years. So in 100 years, in my human life, the lifetime is less, and the knowledge in the mind capacity is also less. The body is also contaminated with diseases. If you give birth to many childs, then you will die also. How will you take care of child? How will you take care of many children? People, they marry two wives. How possible to manage 2 wives? There's so much investment in like making our, like taking care of one child. Ask parents how much money do they invest in the education of one child, taking care of one child, nourishing one child. And like if like Muslim people you do 10 marriages and have 50 children, then you can imagine what your life would be. Even the animals are giving birth to many children. If like a female pig, she gives birth to how many children? She might give 100 births to 100 children in 1 year. Like marrying and taking care of children is not a big thing, but to take like nourishing and completely giving them care of children is a big thing. At that time, people had a lot of age; their lifespan was big. So in Dwapar Yuga, Arjun, the human lifetime was life expectancy rate was like around 1000 years. Their body goes, the bodily powers was also very nice. In Kali Yuga, there's the age is less, the mind is also less, and diseases are also so much. So, for example, if someone joins the army, so if humans also give birth like so much to so much children, then they will be like animals. In Kali Yuga, the rule is to be devoted to one wife. Ek patani dravrat dhari. Ramchandra established this like being devoted to one wife. But in other religions, for example, Muslims, they are doing many marriages. So that's why there's a social society failure. In Bhagavad, this is coming. This is good to be devoted to one wife. If you marry to more women, more children will come, and they all will fight among each other also. There will be so much problem. That's why in scriptures it is for like said no to doing a lot of marriages. To take care of one wife and take care of one child is so much. You have to earn money. Otherwise, you can just leave your children. They just leave children like dogs, swines. They do like this. Let's like give birth and leave the child. No. So these different rules are there for different age and time. We are coming in the age and time of Kali Yuga. And Arjun Katha is for which Yuga? Different age and time. Dwapar Yuga. So different rules for that age and time, different rules for this age and time that we are in. Krishna is God. Arjun is eternal associate of God. Arjun is not ordinary human. This you have to really think. The marriage and children that we see in this world. So it's like God is behind everything. With the desire of God, a child is taking birth. Draupadi, Arjun married to whom? Arjun married to Draupadi. Was Draupadi an ordinary woman? Draupadi appeared from where? Fire. She appeared from fire. Draupadi manifested appeared from fire. And appearing from fire is far out. Can you even touch the fire? No. When we say Hare Krishna, Hare meaning Srimati Radhika. Krishna means Krishna. Hare Krishna means Radhe Krishna. Hey Radhe, hey Krishna. One of the Draupadi's name is also Krishna, but we are not saying Krishna, we are saying Krishna. Like in Nagar Sankirtan. So like when we sing, there's Krishna, there's I coming when we sing it melodically. Devotee is asking. Like someone asks to a devotee, like it's Krishna, but when we sing it melodically, we have to say Krishna. So what is it? So, so if you want to, when you say to a love, so like it's different. For example, when you're saying Hare Rama, when we say, so the Rama, like Hare Rama, like the by language, when vocative language, the more respect is coming. The respect is there. Like if we respect someone, we attract that thing. When we say Hare Ram, Ram, Ram. So Ram, when saying Ram, Ram, and Ram, and Ram, bolna, meaning the last ending letter. If we're emphasizing on that, then it is like calling someone with love. If we say, Veta Ram, child Ram, come. When we say child Ram, like there's a more emphasis vocatively on the like Ram. So like more love expressed is here when you're just saying Ram. When you're calling normally, oh Ram, come here. What are you saying? Ram, come here. And that if you call with love, the mood is different, the tone changes. Ram, come. So we emphasize like the words and letters. It's a game of words and letters. We emphasize a specific part of the word more. So this depends on the mood, how you're using the word. So the mood is affecting how you're calling. So if you're playing harmonium, When you sing Hare Krishna, you are playing another note on for her and another note of re, and you are playing another melodic note for another. So like you're playing different notes. So like you are expressing the sweetness of a word by emphasizing different parts of it. When you sing Hare Krishna, so you're assigning different part of words to a specific note on the harmonium, and you're playing it like this. It depends on harmonium. And when you are playing, moving your fingers fast, you're moving your fingers fast, and you're playing a strong, a kind of fast melody. Then the different mood melody is coming. God accepts what? God, He accepts the mood. What is God accepting? He accepts your mood. If someone's child's name is Krishna, then you saw Krishna, and you say Krishna. Like in anger, you say Krishna, and in love, you say Krishna. So like name is same. If the child's name is Krishna, so there's different like you're in a different mood when you're calling the child, then the kind of vocative thing changes. Like you're saying Krishna, come here. And so once like you're calling more formally, like please, can you please come here, and you're just like saying come here. So two different things are here. How do you refer to your child? You say, oh, come here. And if there's a more high designated person, then you say, oh sir, can you please come here. You say this to her like formally. You say, don't say this like the child, can you, oh please sir, can you come here. No, because there's different relationship with the child. You say, child, shut up. You say this to your child or not? And can you say this to a respectable person? To a respectable person, you say, please sir, remain a bit calm. So you say this to them. You don't say this to your child. To your child you say shut up. You say, oh, you shut up. If you say shut up to a respectable person, they will become angry or not. Because depending on the person, you have to change your language, communication language, and the tone of voice depending on the person. If you say shut up, sit down to a respectable person, they won't come again. So you say them with patience, oh sir, please calm down, please sit here, have some water. You say this to a respectable person, true or not? And to your child you say, you just shut up, just go sit there. So this depending on the relationship and depend on the love and relationship here. So, somewhere it depends on the social etiquette also, and somewhere it depends on the love and relationship. What is the main thing? Main thing is the mood. God, He accepts your mood. Same word. Whether you say it with social etiquette or whether you say it with the mood of love, prem. One is a prem which is with sweetness, and one prem is with like in the social etiquette kind of boundaries. You're saying, oh, by your mercy, please come here. You say this to Maharaja, and you say to your child, what do you say when a child come from school? What do you say? Come here, come here, sit down. You say this to your child. And if a person is coming from office, or like a formal relationship is there, so you say, oh sir, come here. And if you say to them, oh, come here, sit here, no, you cannot say like this formally. So when you're communicating formally and when you're communicating with sweetness and love, once where there is more love, there is more sweetness. When there is not, love is not very strong, there's formality comes. Wherever the love is short, when it is short, then like small amount. then it falls in the category of formalities and things like this. When there is like more condensed, then the sweetness is there in communication, everything. Then understand this. You love your child so much. That's why how you're communicating to your child. Oh, child, come here, sit here. Come here, sit down. Anyhow, chant holy name. But the mood you should have, it depends on your mood. Why are you calling to God? God, He accepts your mood. It depends on how you are calling out to God. Bhavagrahi Janardana. Whether you say Ram, 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 it does not make any difference. What matters here is the mood. हाँ 8:30 हो गया. So let's go downstairs for Harikatha. So devotee is asking question. So can she do arati a bit late in her house? She's asking. So whenever you get time, you can do arati. Guru is saying. God, He accepts your mood. Everyone is ringing bells in temples, but it depends your time. It's okay. So Harikatha will be downstairs. After Harikatha, Gurudev will inaugurate a new car. The devotee has purchased. Hari Bol.